Hello, I'm Salma talking to you, and my colleague Reem, who provide me with the information, would like to present to you our final project. Benvenuto in Italia. Welcome to Italy. Meet our character Jacob. He studied business in Roma and he decided to launch his own brand of cheese in Milano because he's Italian and he knows that the population in Italy is over 6 million and he knows that the majority of people likes to try different kinds of cheese. Italy covers about 300,000 square kilometers. Moreover, agricultural land use in Italy covers 27.1%, while the urban land covers 22.8%, and the permitted crops covers about 6.8%. On the other hand, the use of water covers 7,200 kilometers. And in general, the land covers more than 200,000 square kilometers. Geography location helps the agriculture sector in Italy to develop and produce more through the years. The majority of the farmers use the climate in their advance by farming the fruits and vegetables in different seasons through the year. Move on to the economy. Italy is the third largest national economy and the eighth largest by nominal GDP. First, about GDP by sector, agriculture has 2.3%, industry has 23.7%, service has 74%, while labor force, agriculture has 3.9%, industry has 28.3%, and service has 67.8%. The agriculture sector has shown little growth in recent decades. The imports of agricultural products increased from 19 billion in 1987 to 20 billion in 2001. Italy has to import about half of its meat. The land is as well as suited for raising fruits and vegetables, both early and late crops, and these are the principle of agriculture exports. Although yields per hectare in sugar beets, tomatoes, and other vegetable crops have increased significantly, both planting and production of wheat declined between 1974 and 1981. Still, Italy remains a major cereal producing country. Wheat must be imported. The government controls the supply of domestic wheat and the import of foreign wheat. Here is the top 5 agricultural commodities produced in 2013: milk, whole fresh cow, grapes, maize, wheat, and finally tomatoes. Let me remind you of Jacob. He decided to launch his own product, the RS cheese in Milan, which contains different flavors of cheese such as cheese and tomato sauce, cheese and pepper. What makes this brand different than the other is low sodium, which will attract the healthy people. Jacob said that his target market will be the household, healthy people above 25 years, people who's dealing with weight issues, and pizza and pastas restaurants. Jacob planned to sell his cheese for people who have low to high income. This cheese will be purchased in 3 different packages. First package will be 12 grams for about 3 euros. And the second package will be 100 grams for 7 euros, and finally the third package will be 215 grams for 12 euros. As the food expenditure for families which contain 4 members in Italy is about 216 and 11 cents per week. Jacob thinks that the most important factors that will influence people to buy the RS cheese is because the cheese is an important factor in Italian diet, also because of the history of the cheese in Italian, as it is one of the countries that known with the different kinds of cheese. But for each new started business, there is a competition. For Jacob's situation, there are 2 famous cheese companies which are Perfect Italiano and the Galbani. Jacob decided that his business will be distributed to different companies who use cheese as an essential ingredient in their food, and he will sign an insurance contract with those business owners to ensure his place in the market as a new brand and new distributor. Jacob's business type is a single proprietorship, which means it's that is owned by him only. And the advantages of this business is simple to start, the license is usually required, and he have the total management and control, and also he receive all the profits. Another benefit is the taxes is only once on income. And the disadvantages of this business is use personal assist for payment of a business debates, which is unlimited liability, and he has limited financial resource, which is difficult to acquire enough capital to start up and grow the business, and difficulty in management, owner's skill set may not extend to human resource, leadership, and public relations, and he also have a limited lifespan. Finally, as an owner, he assumes all the risk of his company. In the meantime, Jacob doesn't have any plan for partnership, but he might think about it in the future because there are some benefits of a partnerships, such as they may get a more financial resource, they have shared management and pooled knowledge, they have special skills for the partner, and finally, greater management base. On the other hand, the disadvantages of the partnership is unlimited liability, division of profits, disagreement among partners, difficult to terminate, size is limited by resource, and finally, divided management authority. However, he don't want to work with cooperative because most businesses in Italy are sole businesses or partnership. Jacob believes in a good employees to have a successful business. He have to satisfy his employees' need so they can produce and work well. So for that reason he chose to build his company in the center of Italy so they don't feel far from their family. At the end, Jacob believed that he have the potential to a good manager and a successful business owner, as well as a famous brand in the future. In conclusion, Italy's economy depends on the three sectors: agriculture sector, industry sector, and the service sector, which makes it the third largest economy in Eurozone. Moreover, according to the National Agriculture Census, there were 1.6 million farms in 2010, covering 12.7 million hectares. Italy, known with the world top wine producer and one of the leading in olive oil, milk, and fruits such as apple, orange, lemons, cherries, and strawberries. Also vegetables such as tomatoes and corn as well. Furthermore, Italy is the fifth most visited country, which Jacob take a good advance on. This all data were taken from all the 4 workshops. Also, we found a lot of helpful websites such as www.lonelyplanet.com, also Center Intelligence Agency, and we found National Encyclopedia, which was very helpful in agriculture sector. And for economy sector, international living was helpful because it contained a lot of variable information. And another website which helped us to make this presentation is Economy Freedom. Finally, by making this presentation, we learned a new information about Italy agriculture, economy, and industry. Another thing that we learned is how to start a new business and how to bring a new product to the market. We hope that you find it helpful. Thank you for listening.